And we're live! Hey, everybody. Hey, Night Fox. First one here, yep. Just plugging in my phone. Alright. Tonight, we shall be getting, hopefully, some more good progress here in MySims. Burp. So currently, we are going to try to get to level 5 tonight. So that's the max star ranking. That's when the Uber Sims start moving in. Then we just gotta befriend the Uber Sims, or just move them all in and then best friend both a regular and an Uber Sim. And then just fill in every lot, which is going to be fairly easy, and find all of the essences. Plus interact with a bunch of Sims, so definitely getting closer to being done. I've got Red Dead Redemption in there downloaded to play at some point in the future. And aside from that, probably be playing some Fallout in the next, like, couple of days. Because it's almost time for Fallout Season 2, and I cannot frickin' wait. Okay, everyone has jobs right now. We need octopus, trout, and whatever the other thing was. She needs skeletons and other skeletons. And Trevor, I think... Oh no, Trevor does not need a house. He needs a bunch of chess pieces for some reason. Okay, maybe there's other places I can plant some chess pieces that'll make that a little bit easier. If I'm actually going to need to do that. Well, I don't know if I've... let me go check that and see what I've got planted back here. We have thorns. And we have eyeballs. Well... I mean, I don't know if I really need too many of those. What I might actually do for those is go over to the garden area and plant them there. Because we haven't really used that area yet. And that's just something that I feel like is going to be mostly just specific to this one character, so I'm going to go plant some of that stuff over here. Pinwheels. So we'll go hearts. And, okay, that's random. Then we have whatever these little sprouts are. I'm not actually sure what these are going to turn into. Yeah, I don't know what those are going to actually turn into, so... Never mind, I thought we could plant more here, but... Oh, there's a fishing spot out here. I've never actually been to this one. Hey, Robbie, currently watching the Game Awards. Yeah, I feel like probably quite a few people are going to be watching that tonight. A bunch of people are streaming it. 4 or 5 of the channels that I follow are streaming it and, I guess, reacting to it. Ooh, all sorts of fish here. Robofish and rubber duckies. God, we're getting a bunch of new essences here. Do kind of wish the game would keep track of, like, your progress toward this trophy. Salmon! Salmon is delicious. Ooh. Batfish. Interesting. Beta fish. That's obvious. That's a real thing. Electric eel. God, there's a lot of new fish here. Tunas. Getting all sorts of essences in here. This is good, getting all sorts of essences in here. But yeah, I'll probably be streaming Fallout tomorrow and Saturday. Probably New Vegas, just casually playing New Vegas a little bit. Just in celebration. Oh, that's new. In celebration of Season 2 about to release, of course. That releases on Tuesday. So can't freaking wait for that. And yeah, we definitely need to start moving some Sims in over here. Because there's like, what, 7 or 8 lots here? Well, I moved him in here, but there's a bunch more lots, so... Are you excited for Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic? It's a new single-player story game. Ooh, nice. Who's it made by? I might as well go ahead and move someone else in. Move in a random townie sim, maybe, if there's any here. Oh, it doesn't look like there's any of them here. I guess they don't feel like moving in right now. I guess they feel slighted. Alright, well, we need to go get these weird essences, so let's go find them. All those trees are somewhere back here in the forest. And we still have an open plot of land in here, which I still want to give to a commercial business so that there can be some kind of business right here. I think it makes the most sense to me, randomly. And I believe we also need some more octopus, which I think we get from here. Yes, we do. We need quite a few more of those, because those were giving me some trouble yesterday, because they're kind of uncommon. Arcanaut Studios? I don't know who that is. Lots of crab, so we can use crab for anything food-related moving forward. Snakes for anything, I guess, is that science-y related? Same director who did the Mass Effect games. Okay, so that could be a good thing then. I was like, yeah, the two Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivors. Well, I don't know about Jedi Survivors. I haven't played that one yet. But Fallen Order was pretty fun. Outlaws did not look like a particularly fun game, so I never actually played it. Come on, we need more octopus. More octopus. Oh, we got our Black Ops 7 guide published, which is good. That one's up and running. Everyone's saying, like, literally all the comments are like, the guide is probably better than the game itself. Which, I appreciate the compliment from people saying that, but not like that was super hard to do. Not like that was super hard to do. And we need one more thing of octopus. And we'll be done with them for now. Oh great, someone's throwing a party out here on their boombox. I don't know why they feel the need to come out here and just interrupt a casual afternoon of fishing for octopus. Yeah, I don't know why they feel the need to come out here and do that, but let's see if I can find where those two, where those trees are. Okay, these are a few of them. Rooks. Pawns. So I have 2 for pawns. Do I have space here to plant a rook? Or can I not actually No, wait, I can replant those. Let's see. So we got plenty... Yeah, we're good on pawns. I wonder what the best one to plant is. Probably it'll be... Yeah, you know what? I'll just go ahead and plant a rook. Why not? So we have 2 of the types here. We can get our rooks and our pawns from here. Then our knights are somewhere else. I still don't fully understand why chess pieces are growing on trees here. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Well, we should have plenty of pawns at least. Alright, plenty of pawns. See if we can get some more rooks. I don't understand why there's random math equations floating around either, because that doesn't make any sense to anyone. So that's 2 of the tree types. Now the other ones are up here somewhere. Cherry blossoms, looking good. We do have space to plant another tree right here, potentially, if we needed to. And this is the spooky cave, so this is not... Yeah, that's just the spooky cave, so we'll just keep all that there. And then those are the other chess pieces, so I believe that's going to be a little bit of a circling around. If only they gave you the ability to drop down paths, it would save a little bit of time at least on the 100%ing of this game. But that's okay. But I've got a whole list of all the essences pulled up on my second monitor, so... Oh, are those the only 3 types of chess pieces? It's only 3 of them? It might only be 3 of them, then. I thought it was 4 types. Alright, we've got enough knights. We might have enough pawns. We definitely do not have enough rooks yet. Let's see. And we're nowhere near where we need to be on the little white skeleton things. Okay, so we need 2 more pawns and a bunch more rooks. So let's head back to that cave and work on stuff in there. So we need 30 of the rooks and we need a few more pawns, which will be easy. Pawns, at least, will be. Now they're building a rocket ship. And then we get to start working on the Uber Sims, which should be interesting. Alright, we've got enough pawns, so now we just need to wait for the rooks. But what have you guys been up to today? Anything fun? Anything not fun? And this guide is relatively good, but I'm not sure it's gonna show everything that I need in the game. Oh no, never mind, it's actually separated by area. Okay. Alright, we got those rooks in. I think I've gotten every essence available in town, at least. So that's one area that's done, at least for that particular trophy. What we can do is fertilize, and then replant. That'll work. That'll work. Probably the fastest way to do this, honestly. I should probably do that a little more often. And replant the rooks. Again, we got plenty of knights, so not worried about those. Plenty of pawns. Alright, so we can build for the theater dude. At least that's one task we can get through. Maybe by the time we're done with all 3 of them, it might be about enough to level us up to tier 5. And that's basically the end of, like, the, I guess you could say, story aspect of the game. There's still more houses to move people into, though, which will take a little while. I'd say town's looking pretty good at this point. Town is looking quite solid. The library, the sushi restaurant. I don't even like sushi, and yet I gave him a restaurant right here in the center of town. Okay, Trevor. How am I supposed to get 30 pieces out of this? It's gonna be like what I did before, I think. I'm gonna have to use smaller cylinders. So it only gives you 4, 5, 6, 7, and now we can start building the exteriors. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can just stack 5 of these on top of each other. That'll end up working, because that'll be 20 pieces right here. Then we just fill out the top, and we'll be good to go. Oh, not too hard here. Oh, nope, not there. Not there. And there. And come on. Come on. There we go. It's 3. Jeez, I'm streaming to no one. That's not normal. At least it says I am. I don't know if it's actually correct or not, because half the time it's wrong, but... But you can't delete streams that don't do well, because then YouTube tanks you in the algorithm. Alright, let's go with pawns. Okay, pawns. Alright, that at least gives us a more simplistic color. That's not what I meant to paint. And we can paint over it, so it's not a big deal. And then we just need the knights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, we did it. Perfect. Alright, let's get on out of here. That one's done. And he's got a second job for us. He needs 30 rooks on a tiny little chest. Well, I'm not sure how this one's going to work out, but okay. I'll do my best. I will do my best. And we'll do this. Hey, TJ. This may end up having more pieces to it than I initially thought. How's Saints Row going? I don't know if you... I don't think I saw you streaming anything of it today. Yeah, this is actually going to be a fair number of pieces, so... Might be cutting this one a bit close, possibly. Or might just have to add on a few extra pieces, but that's okay. Alright, we got our treasure chest here. Yeah, that's going to be cutting it fairly close. We might end up having close to enough pieces this time. Leon's going to be in Resident Evil Requiem. Good, because he hasn't been in a game since 6. And normally he's always in the even-numbered games, but they left him out of Village. So that's good to hear. I'll definitely have to watch the Game Awards stuff when I'm done. That's probably why there's not very many people here. Probably most everyone's watching that. Probably could have timed the stream a little bit better, but it is what it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 9, 10. Oh, I can get it from this side. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alright, well, 24 is a pretty funny number, but we're gonna need something a little more like 25 here, so... we're gonna plant a few of these little guys back in the back of this. Come on. Okay, doesn't want to sneak in there, so that's fine. They're gonna get one that looks kind of off balance, but that's okay. Because it's trophies for us is what we care about. Wait, is that enough? Still didn't have enough? Okay, fine. Okay, well that was slightly annoying. South of Midnight is coming to PS5 next spring. I don't actually know what that is. Okay, so our theater guy, I moved in all the way in the garden area, so he's got this area kind of to himself. But it should give him a place to practice his musical instruments in peace. Oh, I did actually plant more of these. Okay. Either that or they were already here. Yeah, I swear I don't remember this garden area at all on the original Wii version of this game. Like, I legitimately don't remember this even being a thing. And I probably have to fill out all of these spaces. But I don't think there's enough spaces in the game for every single potential sim you can come across. I think that you still end up a few spaces short, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I gave him just, like, the smallest little theater, because I didn't actually think he was gonna be a, whatchamacallit. Okay, well, I would think that... Okay, so you don't actually have a stage. So I guess you probably want your changing thing to be in here. And your clothing chest can also go in here so that no one has to... You'll have to incorporate walking in and out of here into your act. But I'm sure that you can do that if you're a famous actor. Alright, what's your next request? The more people we can get moved in here, the better. Ooh, okay. Now, I actually might not be doing too bad with those. I might actually have all the stones needed for that. Yeah, I might actually already have the stones needed for that, so... Yeah, I have 30 of those. Where's the other one? Okay, look at that. We have exactly enough, so... That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, we have a random workshop out here for some reason, which is awesome. Not going to complain about that. Alright, very cool. So we can just go ahead and immediately build our next thing. We have just enough items for it. This one is going to be a little bit tough, isn't it? What's the base plate? Oh, it's this. Then we need cylinders. And then we need, presumably, a flat piece there. So that's only 3 pieces so far. 4... 5... 6... I'm not gonna say the next number, because it's a stupid meme. 8... can that actually fit here yet? Yep. 9... 10... 11... 12... 13... 14... and 15. Oh, that's not all the pieces yet. There's still a few more. $16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. So we got 20 pieces in. And we need 40. Okay, that's not great. Couldn't have asked for something a little more simple? And I'll make it work, but it's going to take up more space than I would have liked it to have. That's 7 of the little blocks. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. Come on. Lock in. Lock in. 18. And we'll put extra down here just in case we need them. Okay, so we need 30 of those face-looking things. These things. Hopi dolls, that's what they are, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so that's those. And now we just need the other one. We need 10 more of those. This is good, though. This one was actually not too bad, because it was literally... I mean, I can build right here, and I already had all the materials I needed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I actually like the way this one came out. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Let's take it right on back. See how many more tasks he's going to have for me.
Banuzzi.
Yeah, I feel like all of his stuff probably just needs to be in his bedroom. And he's probably going to need a door so that people can't see him in there. A stereo blueprint, heck yeah. I will gladly take that. And what's up next?
Bizarka, you can work.
Chess pieces, that's easy. Okay, yeah, chess pieces are easy. But before I go for chess pieces, I need to check some of these other things that I'm working on. So she needs just more of those skeleton things, which I know are in the desert. We've got the fish bones. We got plenty of those. Okay, the skeleton. Prospecting the northern area near the dinosaur bones. And what about you? Octopus and rainbow trout. I should have enough octopus now. Okay, yeah, we're good on octopus. We're not worried about that. But rainbow trout, I may not have any of at this point. I'm not actually sure what they qualify as. Clownfish, beta fish. We have plenty of kissing fish. Okay, I have no rainbow trout, so I don't know where I get those from. Let's find out. Oh, do I actually get them from here? Oh, I do, okay. That's easy enough then. Might as well knock that out while I'm here. Shouldn't take too long. Old tires, which I actually don't have any of currently. So yeah, this guy doesn't even list the whole extra area, so... That makes me wonder about it ever... Was it actually on the Wii, or... Was it exclusive to this new version? Yep, rainbow trout, so that's what we need. So we need 30 of those guys. Which is a lot. But that might actually be the last of the fish missions. So the last of the sushi guys missions. So yeah, if we can at least finish that off, that's going to be another decent star boost. Finish off the theater guys missions as well, that's not going to be too bad. And then we can start looking for the Uber Sims. In which we just have to make our town really like one entire theme at any given time. Best way to do it. I think that's how it works, because I never actually had any of them move in before. Because I never actually got that far in the Wii version. I played the Wii version a lot, but I don't think I ever knew that the Uber Sims were even a thing. Because I know I got to 5 stars, but I probably just... If it tells you about the Uber Sims, I probably didn't actually read that. Because of course I didn't. Got lots of clownfish. They're funny. They're supposed to be funny. I feel like that joke is like 50 years old at this point. I just realized the bobber looks like a mushroom for some reason. I don't think fish are attracted to mushrooms. I don't think fish eat mushrooms. Maybe they would if you threw it in, but I don't think that's something that they normally eat. Again, that's what it looks like. I mean, that's why I've only caught 18 rainbow trout so far. We need like 30 of them. Yeah, hopefully this is the last thing for him, because I don't want to go find more fish, especially if it includes octopus. Those things are kind of annoying to find. But I'm willing to bet that this means that maybe there's more than 70 essences in the game. And that's why some of these lists don't show the stuff from the secret garden. As if so, that would actually be great if there's more than 70 essences, because that definitely lessens the... Well, I don't know if I'd call it difficulty, but just the amount of time you have to explore and such. Alright, we almost have enough rainbow trout, so once we have enough of them, we can go ahead and build him, hopefully, his last thing. And move on to bigger and better. Alright, perfect. Let's go build whatever it is, like a fish cooler or something, probably. Control is getting a sequel. Ooh, that's good. That's one I still need to play, because everyone says it's really good. Whoa! Was he building a freaking hot tub? Well, it's obviously not a hot tub, but I assume it's like... I guess it's a fish tank, but it doesn't... I don't know, like... Because it's going to be wooden panels, so you're not going to be able to see the fish inside. If it's all just wooden panels, you're not going to be able to see the fish. So it's like, you know, pick out your dinner or whatever, but you're not going to be able to actually see the fish, so... Not really sure how helpful that's going to be. But okay. You do you, man. You do you. But yeah, that'll be good if Control gets a sequel, because everyone likes that game, from what I can tell. It's one I still need to play at some point in the future. I know it's a pretty easy platinum. Because there's like an accessibility mode or something that makes it easier. One of those games. I will be curious to hear, though, who manages to win Game of the Year. Who that ends up being. Because there was a lot more competition this year than last year. Because last year, it was literally just between, like, Astrobot and Black Myth Wukong, pretty much was everything. Not counting remakes or remasters, of course. Because for me, Paper Mario 2 The Thousand Year Door remake was my personal game of the year, but that was just me. And it's also a remake, so... Because this year, we got a lot of stuff. We got Death Stranding 2, Clair Obscur, Donkey Kong... Definitely a few others as well that I'm just blanking out on. Watch him find some way to give it to Black Ops 7. I doubt it's nominated for overall game of the year, but just watch him find some way to show for Black Ops 7. Because you know they're going to try to, at least. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, we got that this year. Apparently a lot of people said it was pretty good. I don't know if I would actually enjoy that with the realism level of things. I feel like I'd get very pissed off at stuff in that. That'd be a fun game for, like, me and Lizard Guy to play on the Switch or something, though. I think we could actually have a good time with that. Until we just got too pissed off at it and quit. Because that's entirely a thing that could happen. Okay, so yeah, you can definitely customize this tank a bit more. Okay, so that's what it's gonna be, but it literally looks more like a hot tub. Play the brother and you have to save your sister, who was the main character from the first one. Okay, very cool, very cool. Well, we'll start with the Rainbow Trout. I would think they're in Tasty, but apparently not all fish are in Tasty for some reason. Which I guess makes sense, some fish probably don't taste that good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Actually, this is going to have enough pieces on it. 21. Come on, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, that actually had enough pieces, which isn't too bad. Now we just need 20 more octopus, or 20 octopus total. 3. Hopefully we get this for our house or something, because that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And since we have so many crabs to give up, we'll make the rest of this look like a crab. Look like a crab cake. Crab cakes are pretty good, actually, if they're made by the right people. Alright, maximum foodiness. Interesting design, actually. I'm not mad about that. That actually came out surprisingly well. Alright, well, this should be the last thing for the sushi chef. Do you want me to give you your thing? Sir? Sir. I am trying to give you your hot tub thing. Or sushi thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but you know what? Since I can't see the inside of it, it's going in here. I know it's not supposed to be a hot tub, but we're gonna call it a hot tub. You get to sleep with your fish friends. Oh, that's not his last job. Okay, I thought that would be his last one. That is not his last one. Okay, then. Okay, well, the cinder blocks are easy, but the organics, I think, are out in the desert. Karaoke! I can get down with some karaoke. I get down with a little karaoke. I need to go get some more of the cinder blocks, though. I don't think I have enough of those. I'd be very surprised if I do. Just play Control, really good game. Platinum's easy. Oh, yeah. I definitely need to play it at some point. I feel like a lot of people tend to do it on, like, various challenges, like when they're trying to get a bunch of Platinum trophies or Platinum 7 games in 7 days, stuff like that. Announced a new live-action Street Fighter movie. Gotcha. video game movies have started to recover a little bit in the modern era. Hey, Cassie. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that probably a lot of people are probably watching the Game Awards more than anything else tonight, so maybe it wasn't the best night to be streaming. It should pick up, though, once the awards are over. Alright, that's enough stone. So we have that. Now I need to see where we're sitting at on organics, which I know I at least have some of those. I'm pretty sure they're in the desert. Actually, we have 11 of them. That's not too bad. So let's head out to the desert. We gotta find a couple of different items out in the desert. We gotta get those and the little skeleton things. The skeletons are over by the dinosaur bones. So that is over here. So those can be prospected in this area. I can't remember where the organics come from, but they might be in the same area. Hopefully they are in about the same area, because that would make things very convenient. 3 things you wanted to win 1. Ooh, what all 1? Oh, there they are. We need 1 more batch of skeletons. One game looks like Death Stranding, but done by Capcom. I don't know what that is then. Alright, come on, 1 more thing of skeletons. Alright, perfect. That's all the skeletons we need. Now, what about the organics? Oh, you get those by pulling up flowers? I know for a fact I've prospected those before, so... maybe here? Where can I even pull up flowers in the desert? Or is that back in town? Actually, no, that's in town, so that's not the only place you can get them, I'm sure. Oh, we can get them in the forest as well, okay. So we can also get them in the forest. Either by pulling up flowers or by going to the forest, which isn't too bad. Alright. It's like The Last of Us, but with robots. Interesting. Stupid Never Dies looks good. It's like Lollipop Chainsaw. Okay, something goofy is always a good thing, as long as they know what they're getting into with intentionally making something that way. It's supposed to be like a parody of zombie stuff. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Everyone going to the club tonight. Better hope you don't get any noise complaints or whatever that would be called. I think they're called noise complaints normally. So if we pull these out, 1 organic from that, so that's like not worth it at all. Alright, we're gonna have to go into the forest to mine them. We need to go there anyway to get more chess piece essences, so it's fine. Yeah, we need more chess piece essences, so it's all good. Southern area of the forest. And by pulling up flowers, okay. I think there's only 2 places to prospect here anyway, so... shouldn't take too long. And then we'll go get... actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and grab some more chess pieces. Might as well go ahead and get this one done. So let's see what we need for that. He needs 15 pawns and 15 rooks. That's nowhere near as bad as the last time. Alright, let's just get some pawns and some rooks. Don't have to go for any knights this time, thankfully. But I think I found most of the essences in the game. I don't think there's that many that I'm missing. I doubt that there's that many that I'm still missing. Now they're talking about the Lego Batman game. Ooh, okay. I really hope that game's going to be good, because we haven't had a true Lego game since Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which, again, I loved. I don't think that's a super popular opinion. At least among trophy hunters, it's not. It's a fairly popular opinion among people that are, like, just casually playing games or not going for trophies and stuff. But it's definitely not a common theme among trophy hunters. A lot of trophy hunters did not like that game. Which is fair. It is a very, very time-consuming, grindy one. But I loved it. Alright, let's just plant some new pawns here. Alright, so we're good on pawns. And let's go ahead and fertilize the rook tree. Hey, Gorin. And perfect. So now we can actually finish off that mission and hopefully this one with the organics. We have plenty of dead wood if we need something creepy built. It's looking good. They showed a part that's in one of the Arkham Knight games. Oh, okay. Very cool. I know one of my good friends from high school, one of the ones I went to a wedding for back in like 2023 or 2024, he was actually pretty good at the Arkham games. Like, I think he actually platinumed a couple of them, and he's not much of a trophy hunter normally. I doubt he 100%ed the DLCs and stuff, but I think he actually platinumed a couple of them. Just from being a big fan of the games and being a lot better at them than I am. You really need to make something to get you out of the water a little more easily. Or like a jump button. A jump button would be quite nice. So there's the random fortune teller person that I moved in out here. She wasn't a business, right? Or was she a business? Yeah, I think she might have been a business.
He's a blurf. He blurf?
No, I don't... No, I don't think she was, actually. Unless I'm currently working on her mission, which is entirely possible and I just forgot. Maybe I'm just working on a mission for her right now and I just forgot about it. That's entirely a possibility. Like a Batman game looks super hyped. Okay then, hyped in a good way or a bad way? Oh, so she actually is a business, because she has a different symbol on the map. Terracotta, we've found a few of those in the past. Kingdom Hearts 4 gets a new trailer, but it won't probably... maybe someday. Alright, I think we need 30 of the organics, so not a ton. Just gonna prospect around for a few minutes and we'll have them. But depending on the Uber Sims, this Platinum might actually not be all that long. It just kind of depends on the Uber Sims, because we're only about 7.5 hours in or something. Now, the Uber Sims might be a whole other story, but... where are you digging at? GTA won something? Oh, I'm sure it won, like, most hyped game of next year or something. I mean, we already know that GTA 6 is going to win every Game of the Year award imaginable when it comes out. Even if it's a bad game. Like, even if it somehow is a terrible game, it'll absolutely still win all the awards as it's so hyped. Moist Critical? I don't even know what that is. Alright, one more thing of organics and we'll be good to go. Most anticipated game of the year? Yep, that sounds about right. So if people want to go to that stupid fortune-telling place, they'll have to come all the way back into the back area of the forest, so not really an ideal place to go for fortune-telling. But now that it's daytime, we might as well stop by the hotel and see if maybe there is someone new that we can move in. We got a lot of civilian housing still to fill up out in the gardens. 3.5 years since last update and trailer for GTA 6? Or GTA 5? Because I'm pretty sure we got a GTA 6 trailer a few months ago. Earlier this year. Ooh! Random pirate character, okay. I'm interested. I'm interested what brought you here. Captain Jenny the Pirate Captain. Arrgh. So we've got the Pirate Captain. We've got a Mad Scientist. And we have... Oh, there's that dude again. We've talked to her before. We've seen her here before. Oh, Miss Piggy was there. Don't care about awards, but most critical one streamer of the year and definitely deserves it. Oh, okay. Oh, we've talked to him before. You know what? Pirate hat person? Why not? That is a very random choice, so... I applaud you for making an impression, and for that you are going to get a spot somewhere. We're all full up here in the center of town, but we do have the garden that we can move you into. Dang, you're even going to get a little bit of a raised elevation area. Let's open Miko and win. Oh, for Kingdom Hearts 4, gotcha. Now see, it can even be shaped a little bit like a pirate ship. I don't really like the way that looks, so... Sure, why not? I don't think that looks that much like a pirate ship, but okay. And which one of these has to go on here to dedicate the house? Not that. Kinda cool looking, though. Lantern? Nope. Probably this. Ah, there we go. These are actually some neat build pieces. Like, we haven't seen some of these before. Yeah, we can build a slightly interesting looking outside here. Up. And for some reason it won't let us connect that. Wonderful. So this one won't let us connect at corners for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it won't let us do that, but okay. It's going to be an incomplete area, but you know what? It's okay. If I could stop missing everything I place, that'd be cool. It's probably because the things don't line up correctly, if I had to guess. Ah, come on. One there, one there, one there. So it's not that much of a yard, because literally anyone that wants to come in probably can at this point. We're just gonna decorate with more and more party stuff. What fun. Get all that party stuff on in there. Need a porthole window up here, of course. And how about another one over here so people can just look out at the world? Interesting. Don't know who that is. Sounds like a VTuber. Actually is one. Oh, okay. A Japanese one. Wait, she actually might be a business. How do you fall asleep in a chair that quickly? She might actually be a business. She is a business. She's a restaurant. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to complain about that. That is a weird set of choices, though. Assault is fun. Oh, that gave me sad. Well, that's not fun. I don't want sad. Gonna create a channel banner and a channel pick. Oh, very nice. Go for it. Yeah, that's an actual restaurant. So now we have a restaurant in the outskirts out here. If I had known that was a restaurant, I would have put it out in the middle of the forest. I didn't know that was going to be a restaurant. Man, someone's going to get a real nice house back here. Real nice view up here by the old ancient ruins area. Come on, walk up the stairs. I don't really know what the point of this is. I don't really get what the point of all that is. Kittens, that's a new essence. Yeah, what is the point of this whole area back here? I feel like there's meant to be, like, more to this game, maybe, and they just got rushed and couldn't put stuff here. New Tomb Raider, not a fan of the face. It's been... How long has it been since we got a Tomb Raider game? I feel like this whole area maybe was, like, supposed to play more of a part, but didn't get a whole lot built into it or something. Interesting. So we now have a random pirate-themed restaurant out here in the suburbs. If I had known that it was a restaurant, once again, I would have put it probably in the forest. But I guess the people that live out there will now have a restaurant and a theater available. Okay, this dude's an asshole, so he doesn't get to move in. Let's move in the scientist. The creepy scientist dude. Why not? Well, he's not really creepy, but... Oh, I bet he's a business. I bet he's a business. Whose face? Laura and the new one? This guy might actually be a business. Or not necessarily a business, but just like a more commercial-based sim. So you know what? Let's put him right next to the museum. I don't know if he's a business or not, but he's getting moved into here. I'm gonna hope that he is just meant to be like a random scientist dude. He's all sciencey, so he probably wants a rather basic house. Put that right there. And that there. Okay, that doesn't go on yet. Alright, that's an interesting... That's actually not a bad house design, for being honest. It's not too bad. Well, those are fun. I thought he was more of a sciencey dude. And of course it does that. I love when that happens. See him a few windows. Lamp up. He'll have a well-lit little science lab, I guess. Lots of windows, lots of lights. Might not be a bad idea to have a bunch of lights up, even though these... What kind of house is he supposed to want? Actually, that's a very good question. It's like... It's giving me more food and... fun vibes for some reason? At attention! Huh. I don't know what his house is trying to be then. 2 Tomb Raider games coming, okay. Okay, yeah, that's a business. That's another commercial sim. Damn, we got a lot of commercial sims to work with right now. Holy cow, that's like 5 of them we gotta do jobs for right now. Yeah, that's like 5 people we gotta do jobs for right now. Dang.
You can work.
He wants springs and coils. And washers and all that good stuff. Okay, so we actually have a lot of stuff to do right now, because I've somehow managed to move in a bunch of, I'm pretty sure we have enough of that, except maybe the music notes. Okay, so hers we can do. And his we can do. So that's 2 jobs we can definitely go ahead and start working on. Maybe I should move in another townie sim, though. We're on a roll right now, so one in 2026 and the other in 27. Okay. I wonder when we'll get an update on the Division franchise for the eventual Division 3. Because I know it's in development. Heartland got canceled, but Division 3 is still in development. Okay, guys, who are we moving in here? Sweater vest or goth chick? We want sweater vest or goth chick. Let's be mean to someone and get a few more angry essences if needed. Actually, no, he's the guy that's already kind of an asshole, so. Spooky and scary. Be mean. Well, she's spooky, though, I think, so that might not help. Holy cow, that's a bunch of scary essences. Let's go. Let's be mean to this dude. Let's be mean to the dude in the sweater vest. Dang. Plenty of essences. I don't know who I really want to move in right now. Fine, sweater vest. You like game shows, so... Sure, I'll move you in. Why not? I have no idea what your role is. I'm assuming that you're a townie. I can't possibly imagine that you have a business. So you're going to get moved into the suburbs next to the theater. Hey, sweet. Oh yeah, he's just a basic sim. Yeah, he's a basic one. He is very much a vanilla sim. That's fine, though. Need a few people to fill in a few of the empty houses here, so it's okay. Alright, simple house. Alright, we have a basic house. He's lucky enough to get moved in. Sister's birthday, she turned 17 today. Oh, happy birthday to her. I don't know her, but happy birthday to her. Oh, he needs a bed. Alright, so he wants a bed. Let me see... He was the green one, so... Yeah, he needs a bed, so he's the green-colored one. So he needs, studious essences. He needs a bed, he needs studious essences, so... I might as well make him a bed. Because that'll at least give me something, a little bit of progress. Alright, so we need some studious essences. Those are geeky meteor essences. Those are spooky. Here's some studious. Light-colored wood finish. Why not? There you go. There's a simple bed. Also had Costco pizza today. Having too much pizza in 2 days is crazy. Oh, there's no such thing as too much pizza in 2 days or ever. Alright, he needs a bed. I'll give him a bed. Because he was actually screaming about needing one, so he gets one. Awesome. We'll see if he screams about anything else while he's here. See if he says anything else. Alright, nothing else at the moment, but we gave him something he wanted, so that's good. Well, 4,000 calories every day is going to be a little bit too much. Unless you're like Michael Phelps or something. Alright, let's go ahead and build her thing. What even is this? What is this? Oh, it's a mirror. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was a mirror. Well, that's annoying because it needs a lot more pieces, so... Yeah, this one needs a lot of extra pieces. That'll be 12 extra pieces. This one needs a total of 30. Kind of a lot, actually, for a simple mirror. This is actually gonna have to get built higher, I think. This will get us up to 10 on this side. Then 12. I don't think that's going to be enough, though. I think we're going to need even more than that. Michael Phelps eats 10K a day, yeah. I used to think a swimmer can eat more than an obese person. Yeah, because they burn so much, because swimming is, like, literally, like, one of the most healthy activities you can possibly do, I'm pretty sure. 14, 15. Alright, that should be enough. So we need 14. Okay, we need 16 skeletons, so we'll start out with the skeletons. 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, that one got changed. 15 and 16. Okay, and then the other one is the bonefish. 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And since we have extras, might as well color the whole thing. Perfect! Control Sequel and Lego Batman so far as the highlights. Sounds good. Really need to swim whenever you can at some point. Just justify eating more. Yeah, swimming is so good for you. Okay, Trevor gets a counter now. It's not the last time. It's definitely not his last job. There's definitely more for him. Wow, a whole 3-item thing. Okay, then, are we just gonna have to... Yeah, we're just gonna have to stack a few extra blocks at the back here. Because this one needs a lot of material. So what is it, 15 of each? Yeah, that's a lot of material that's gonna be needed for this one. Okay, so yeah, 15 each of rooks and pawns. Go with pawns first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 more small squares for that. Fine, we'll stack them up on top. That's fine, too. Okay, so now we need to somehow put 15 more pieces onto this thing. Which actually isn't that hard. We can just stack them up behind. Okay, so more wins for 33 Obscure. Okay, I will not be surprised if it wins Game of the Year. I feel like it's headed that way. That it's definitely got one of the best chances of anything. This is a turn-based RPG, right? I don't know. It might be something I would actually like because I don't play much in the way of turn-based RPG stuff. But I mean, Paper Mario 2 is one of my all-time favorite games, so. Love how it's just not going to let me fill in that one little spot, so that's going to just bother me forever. That's 5. So that's 10 on that side. Alright, that should be enough. So we're gonna use rooks on this. Eight, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and sure, why not an extra one? Larian's making a new game, hyped about that. Sucks they won't do Baldur's Gate 4, but I understand why it took 7 years and a shit ton of work to make. Alright, let me go ahead and drop off his next creation. I'm sure he's got more, though, that he wants. Alright, he's getting pretty close. Arcade game? Heck yeah. He can't have much more left. Probably like one more thing.
Bizarka, you can work.
Ew, globes and dinosaur fossils. It's the actual stage, though, so... Yeah, that might actually be pretty important. I don't blame him for needing that. Alright, let's head back into town. So we have a thing for the fortune teller. We'll go ahead and take that to her. Or actually... What about the sushi chef? What does he need? I can actually build the thing for the sushi chef now. Get him done. That should be his last thing. Yeah, that should be his last task. That is a weird-looking device, by the way. But I can't complain, it's a karaoke machine. I haven't sang karaoke since college. But it could be a fun time. various pipe organ pieces, I guess. He actually might be giving me enough spots to put everything in initially. This one's only about a 30-piece or so. Just put that one right there. This is actually going to be kind of cool looking. Okay, yeah, this is actually shaping up to be pretty nice. I like how this one's going. Okay, we can't build that on yet. And this actually should end up helping a lot. It's enough pieces, I mean, to where it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hopefully we get this as a blueprint, though. Alright, karaoke machine in. Very cool looking. I don't know why those balls are differently sized. That in on here. Come on. There we go. And there we go. Now we just need that. And that. And just a couple more pieces. Pretty nice build, actually. I like this build. Okay, so let's start out with our 20 organics. We'll do those first. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. So those are in good places. So now, the rest of it I think is going to go up top, and that's cinder blocks. What are they under? I have 10 out of 10 singing skills? Absolutely! That's why people run for cover, and it's probably banned by the Geneva Convention. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Okay, I actually like that machine. That is looking good. So like I said, hopefully that's his last job, so we can actually get another one of these guys off the list. Lenny Kravitz is going to be in the James Bond game? Really? That's random. Okay, so that hot tub. I thought it was a hot tub, but he made it sound like it was a storage tank for his fish. Nope, I think it's a hot tub. Alright, the sushi restaurant is complete. Alright, sushi restaurant's done. It has all of 2 booths and a counter. That actually might be enough, though, because this is not like a big town or anything. There's only like 40 people here at most, so they're not going to be going out for sushi every single night. Presumably. Then again, all the food in this town seems to be free, so there is that. Alright, we're going to move this girl in as well. I don't think she runs a business, but we're going to move her in. We're gonna skip on that other douchebag, but we're gonna move this chick in. We're gonna move her into the suburban area. Hey, out there, you've got a whole restaurant? which is pretty cool. And you've got, I think it's just a restaurant right now, as well as a theater. You've got a whole theater out here. And you're getting a spot right in the primo center of town. So you should be pretty happy with this. I don't know why I'm building it that way. Maybe that's her bedroom, and this is the rest of the house. I don't know, it looks a little bit different, so might as well do something a little bit different. Or it's just a hallway filled with storage. That's another possibility. Alright, we got that. And tiny little roofs over here. And you get a chimney as well. Tiny little weird shaped house.
Yeah.
But she's just a random normal civilian, so that's all good. At least I think she is. Yeah, she's just a regular townie.
Whoa.
Let's see if she wants anything immediately.
Jovanka może. Luvaneja?
Cool. Not helpful, though. Alright. I know there's still more businesses, though. I am pretty sure there's an ice cream shop that we haven't seen yet. That's the only one I can think of, though. Like, maybe that was only in the Wii version or something? I'm pretty sure there's an ice cream shop, though. Alright, let's go back to the fortune teller and turn... Well, actually, no. Let me see if there's anything else I can knock out first. Fortune teller's good. Captain Jenny is not done yet. Doctor is not done yet. And this dude needs... Yeah, so he's not done yet either. So let's see if we can just knock out the fortune teller real quick. That should get us to like 4 3/4 stars, so... He's gonna be the main villain of it? Oh, okay. I really don't want to move that, like, douchebag guy into town, because he's very rude to everyone. I don't really feel like giving him a place to live. It's possible I may not have a choice if I do have to move in every single sim, but again, I don't think you actually have to do that. Pretty sure you don't. Alright, here's your mirror. And that was not her last job. Of course not. She wants something else.
Kubarao. Shabadoo.
Yep, she wants something else. Of course she does.
Iniwara. Norfolk.
Naru.
Ghosts and ghost apples. That actually might not be too bad. Yeah, that might not be too bad. Although ghosts, is that what that actually was? Because I don't really remember. There's music notes, so I do have a few of those. I have a few springs. Those are in the desert, I'm pretty sure, though, because they're machinery. Apples are easy. I have a tree for that. And I think ghosts might have a tree as well. So with that, let's head back to the main area of town. Hopefully maybe we get some new people wanting to move in tomorrow that have businesses. Because we still need another business to take up this spot. Main town's cleared, but we still got a business spot there. We got like 3 or 4 in the village area, or village, but garden area. And there's still like 4 more spots in the desert, so we do still have a fair number of people that we need to move in at some point. So if we have to move in the asshole guy, we will. I just don't really want to, but if we have to, I will. Eyeballs and thorns. Wonderful. So can I plant a ghost tree? I can. Alright, ghosty tree. So we're going to let that start growing. And we have a few plots of land here that we can use to grow things as well. I am going to grow springs in one of these and probably gears in another one just because they're kind of hard to find otherwise. And this guy is actually wanting them, so... I don't really understand how that works, but okay. Might be easier just to have an actual tree out here. And oiling them actually works. Interesting. Alright, get those in. Now let's go ahead and get the dark apples, the black apples. Okay, what does she want? So she wants music notes and anger. We have anger. Okay, music notes can be prospected in the forest. Okay. So we're gonna get music notes from the forest from prospecting, and by the time we get back, some more apples and everything should be ready. So we gotta head over to the forest and do some prospecting. Okay. Just randomly clap a bunch of times for some reason. Sure. Actually, where is the cave here? Where is the cave here? It's not up here. Is it over there? But that's... I don't think that's a prospecting cave, though. I think that's just... essences in there from a tree, but I could be wrong. Yeah, where is the prospecting cave here, then? Here? Aha! That's it. This is where we're gonna get our music notes from. Yep, so that's where we're gonna get music notes from. And we also get magic carpets, which I'm not sure we actually need for anything, but we're gonna get them anyway. It's an extra collectible item, so why the heck not? We cannot be missing that many essences, though. There cannot be that many still missing. I'm gonna go ahead and get like 30 music notes just to be safe, because I'm sure we might need them at a future point, so... I'm gonna go ahead and get like 30 of them. Soccer balls! Do we have any of those? Okay, we do have those. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get like 30 music notes in case he has another job, but I don't think he will, though, because a stage seems like a final step for him, so... Or no, well, no, that's for her, isn't it? So, it's not for the theater guy, never mind. So yeah, let me go ahead and get some more musical notes as well, just in case. I definitely sense the game doing something with that. More music notes being needed. Soccer balls, don't really need those right now, but that's fine. Baldur's Gate 3 gets another win. Alright. At least I assume that's what you mean by BG3. Even though I thought that came out like a year or more ago. More magic carpets that we don't need. Though we might need them later. I don't know. Might end up needing them later. Yeah, like I said, I want to get up to 30 music notes in case we need more for our pirate person. I'm going to assume I have enough anger, but I can easily get more of those just by angering a nice character, so those are easy to get. Come on, music notes. Be enough music notes to finish this off. Let's go. Alright. That should be enough for now. Let's head on out. So that's for Cap and Ginny. Dr. F needs a bunch of springs and gears, which is going to take a while. Trevor needs stuff that I honestly... Actually, I know where the globes are. I've seen those before. And she just needs ghosts and apples, so it's just going to be a little bit of farming from here on. But a couple of these characters should be pretty close to being maxed out, so... I gotta figure out how to become a best friend with one of them, though, because I thought I would have had that with a regular sim by now. Maybe it doesn't work with business owners? Maybe it has to be, like, actual townie sims or something? I didn't actually think that that could be a thing, but that actually could be an issue. He's not moved in. So they have that... Okay, so yeah, he's got, like, green, so... I assume that means they like us, but it's just not, like, maxed out friendship or something. So maybe you just have to keep giving him more stuff or something. If so, the game does not make that very clear if that's actually what you have to do, but that would make sense at least. Alright, what's up in the hotel before we go build anything today? Ooh! A bunch of new people.
Yovanka Maja. Lovaneja?
Okay, there's a bunch of people in here today. A witch. A potion store. That sounds like a business, but... it also might just be really weird, so... Astronomer and astrologer, alien hunter, okay. Any clear business owners in here? That was weird. You're a okay, you're a standard civilian, I think. I am Makoto. I am a real person, not a robot. Well, that's an intriguing group of people. The witch person might have a store, so let's move her in. Yeah, she's gonna run a business, so I might as well move her in. She's gonna go sit out in the desert with the other weirdos. How much progress have I made on this game? Quite a bit, actually. I mean, we should be able to get to 5 stars tonight. But then we still have to get all the Uber Sims, which is going to take some time, so... should be at least some decent progress today, at least, all in all. I hate that you can't, like, mix them well, not mix them, but like, I don't know what the right word is. So we got that in. Random plant. Actually, let's just load this entire thing up with plants. Alright, so let's make this as spooky as possible for our new person here. She likes spooky, I'll give her spooky. So yeah, progress is coming along, it's just, I don't know how long the Uber Sim stuff is gonna take. So that's sort of the main concern, is how long is that part gonna take. Creepy things of leaves up. And if you're so gothic, you probably don't want a whole lot in the way of windows, so I might give you like one window somewhere. Or no, I'll give you a couple of windows on this side of the house. Why not? Yeah, have a few windows. Or you know what, we'll just line this entire wall with windows. That'll be your one sunny part of the house if you ever want to go into it. And up here, because it gives us more points. That's about maxed out on spookiness. Expedition got another W. Okay, not surprised there. So she's actually running a business, surprisingly. I'm gonna end up having almost all the business-running Sims here. Which is cool, I like having that, because that means more blueprints and stuff unlocked for me. So what does she want? That's actually a fairly straightforward set of builds. Those don't require a whole lot of materials. So that's not too bad. Well, let's head back and maybe move someone else in. Because we gotta fill up all the spots in town eventually, so... Don't really have a choice, gotta fill it all in eventually. Actually, no, at first, let's go anger the girl that runs the flower shop, because that'll get me some angry emojis. We need some angry emojis. Ooh, she's not happy. Sad. Well, how do I get angry emojis then? No one's mad at me anymore. All I get now is sad. I don't want sad, I want anger. Maybe I have to piss off certain characters to get anger? Let's just be mean to everyone in here and see what happens. Jeez, what's with all the scary emojis? Where did he pull that balloon out from? Why does that make her happy? Why did that make her happy? So she doesn't particularly like that, but... okay, so she just likes everything, apparently. Ooh, fire in the eyes. Well, we're getting plenty of the other emojis, we're just not getting the angry ones. Saying I haven't talked to this one, I'm pretty sure I've talked to him before, though. Why am I only getting sad emojis at this point? Okay, I don't like you, so you're not moving in. How about we move in the random robot chick? I am a real person, not a robot. Sure, let's move in the totally real person. We'll move them into the... If you're a totally real person, then you shouldn't mind living in the desert. Especially when it's free. I mean, it's free, so you better not complain about it. Yeah, there's still 3 more houses we can build down here. There's a whole little neighborhood down by the water. Yeah, you're getting a damn free house. You better be fucking happy about it. I'd love a free house. I think all of us would. That one person I randomly gave a house out there that's, like, actually pretty nice looking. Alright, you're getting your house all the way down here. Yeah, you're just a regular person, so... You are getting a rather basic house. Yeah, you're getting a nice basic little house. Actually, you know what? I'll give you something different. You get a back door. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a back door. Why not? And a lot of windows, sure, why not? Revescence is playing live, don't care for them. Getting a free house is definitely a privilege, that's for sure. So you better appreciate it. I mean, you have no fences or anything, but you get a free house, so better not fucking whine about it. Thank you for the home. I'm sure it will satisfy my needs as a real person. She's nice about it, so you know what? I'm fine with that. She's being nice about it, so whatever. I don't think anyone would, or you think anyone would take that house? These days, hopefully most people would be smart enough to, and wow, I haven't been in here before. Whoa. Got a whole new cave. I haven't been in here before. What's in here? Probably the handful of essences that I'm still missing. Tina dolls. Yeah, I have not been in this cave before. Might as well take a free one. Heck yeah. Red crayons. Yeah, there cannot be that many essences still missing. It's probably like a couple of them. There's probably one more in here, though. Todd's gonna be there. Todd Howard. If it's Daddy Todd, I'm curious to see what he has to say about it. Give us the classic everything just works line. And we got some new crayon colors, and we got these little Tina doll things, so we got 3 new items. That's not all of them, though, because we're still missing that trophy. It could easily just be stuff in the garden area or in, like, fishing areas. Game gives plenty of red crayons, that's for sure. Or there might even still be another, like, cave that I haven't been into yet. Knowing that I missed this one, there's very easily could be another one that I haven't been to yet. If he's going to announce Skyrim coming to PS6, probably. That seems very much on point. Yeah, I can't be missing that many essences, though. There really can't be that many more in the game. Blizzard's a bit confusing to navigate. Now you can play Skyrim on your Rolex watch. I don't think Rolexes have a computer chip built in, unfortunately, so I'm not quite sure we can make that happen. Alright, so let's go start harvesting our trees in town, because we need a lot of materials. Yeah, we need lots of materials right now, so... Now, you'll be able to play it on your smart refrigerator first, probably. Or they'll backdate it to the PS1 or something, for people who still play the PS1. Okay, I want to get, like, at least 20 of each for now. I'm also going to run back here and grab the essences back here. We're good on thorns. We're going to need eyeballs, though, so a few eyeballs are good. And we definitely need more ghosty ghosts. Alright, so I'm going to go use the bathroom, which will give time for various plants to do their plant thing and grow more items for me. So I'll be right back, and we will continue on. We're definitely not done tonight. We're getting to that 5-star tonight. I think we can definitely do it, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Cassie, you're gonna have to tell me what Daddy Todd tells us. Maybe Daddy Todd will finally grace us with a new Fallout announcement. But he's probably just there to talk about Season 2 of the show. Which I'm not mad about. Super excited for Season 2. But I want knowledge of a new Fallout game. Alright. Got everything from the ghost tree there. $69, tee-hee. Yeah, you gotta let us know what Daddy Todd tells us. And then I know we're gonna need more eyeballs, so let me go ahead and get more eyeballs. Get that tree started while we have a chance. Yeah, let's fertilize the eyeballs a bit. That sounded really, really weird. Alright, perfect. We got lots of eyeballs and the other item as well. So let's knock that into the ground and replant the eyeball tree. Because that's a totally normal thing for people to say. And let's give it a bit of water first. Before we head to our next destination. It'll be grown by the next time we have to come here for supplies, so it's all good. Let's get some more gears. I am going to fertilize these 2 trees as well. Springs. I don't really understand how that kills a tree if it's mechanical, but whatever. Now, what is that going to give me when I break it down? Melt it down. So what's that going to give me? Metal! Okay, that's new. That's a new one. Very cool. And let's oil it. And it'll grow back by the next time we're here. Now this one, we'll do the same thing too. Yeah, nothing about this makes any sense whatsoever. Fertilize it. I wonder if I have to kill a still living one of these trees for something. For like a different type of metal. I might try that at some point and just see if that's another potential item in the game. Alright, we should have a few good items coming in now. Should be able to build at least a couple of things for our people. Alright, so who are we going to work on first? Captain Ginny. I don't have enough essences for. I don't have the anger essences, apparently. I don't know how. You I can help, though. Arc Raiders beat out Battlefield 6? Really? Wow. That's a surprise. That game hasn't been out that long, either, has it? That's a pretty big surprise. Yeah, I'm actually definitely surprised about that one. I would not have given that one to Ark over Battlefield. I mean, I haven't played either, but that is very surprising, to be honest. Okay, so we need 20 total things to build on here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7 base. 5. So that's 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Come on. Snap in. 18. 19. And 20. So this one is Springs. Spring flavored paint. I'm sure it tastes good. $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, and $20. Alright, that was easy enough. Yeah, that's actually pretty crazy, though. You kind of knew Arc Raiders would win. Is it really that good of a game? Because I haven't actually played it. I'm legitimately curious. Like, is it actually that good? I don't even know much about it. I think isn't it just another looter shooter type of game? A stove. And we need literally 20 pieces on this one, so at least build it a little bit smaller using these. 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Now we need another 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Come on, lock it in place. 17. 2 more, or 3 more, I mean. 18, 19. And who cares if it's slightly off balance? I don't. Alright, so we need gears for this one, so let's paint it with some gear paint. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, his stuff's done. Trevor, we don't have the materials for you, that's for sure. What about you, Madam Zoe? I do not have enough yet for her, either. I might have enough for the potion person. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so we need to bring stuff to the crazy scientist. And that's it. So let's just take stuff to the crazy scientist right now. And then we just need more anger emojis, which I thought were easier to get than they seem to be. Alright, mad scientist dude. I got 2 things for you here. I got you stereo, and that is a weird-looking bedroom, by the way. Why would you make your bedroom such a maze? And a stove, so... Yeah, I don't know why you would make your bedroom such a maze. That seems really inconvenient. But whatever. You do you. I just build you your items. Pretty badass looking house, too.
Bizarka, you can work.
Oh, okay. Tires are easy to get. I don't know about the robot thingies. Tires are easy. I don't know about the robot thingies, though. Alright, so we just need some anger emojis now.
Boo-boo, Norpa, Achugi, boo-boo.
But that just gives us sad. That's not what we need. The guy just says to interact in a mean way to Sims, but it doesn't seem to always work. That usually just gives us sad. Oh, okay, well, that escalated quickly. Man, it just gives us sad and scary and thorns and fucking Tina dolls? What?
Boo-boo, Norpa, Achugi, boo-boo, Norpa.
Ow! But that just gives us sad. I don't want sad, I want anger. If I'm nice, does that make her angry because she's kind of gothier? That gives us scary. Damn, what do I need to do for anger around here? I must have to punch specific characters. Maybe the disco? Yeah, this is a bunch of cheerful people. Let's be mean to all of them.
Your goal.
There we go. We got some anger now. We're gonna farm a little bit of anger here.
Chuggy! Boo Boo! Norpa! Ah!
That was unnecessary. So we know the British dude does not like being talked to in an angry way. So what about the DJ chick?
Ah! Kudon! Kudon!
She did nothing. New Star Wars racing game, but no new Twisted Metal? A new There's a Star Wars racing game coming? That's a random choice. That is a pretty random choice. It's a ghost! Which we actually should have enough ghosts now to build that one, so it's just whatever the other item was. And every essence I get is good. It goes into the collection, sure. Alright, let's build Cap and Ginny's thing real quick. Whoa. That is a bit more complicated. That is a bit more complicated. Alright then, put these blocks in. Slot all of these in. And another few of these. This one shouldn't be too hard of a build overall in terms of, like, essences. Looks like it's going to give me plenty of spots to color in. And now we just drop these guys in. There we go. Jukebox. And get these little middle pieces in. And perfect. So let's see, we need 20 music notes first. We have plenty of those now. I'm gonna get a new Twisted Metal game, but it got canceled. Oh man, that sucks. God, that's a franchise I feel like I hear nothing about ever anymore, even though it has like a TV series that's apparently pretty good. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 16. Okay, that's good. So now we just need 16 angry emojis. That's only 12. Wonderful. So we need 4 more. Four more. Three. Come on. Slide it on in. There we go. Alright, perfect. We got a jukebox done. It was gonna be live Oh, okay, well that makes me feel less bad about it not being a thing. We have enough ghosts. I don't think we have enough spooky apples yet, so let's go get some spooky apples. That's gotta be her last task. Because I feel like I've been working on her stuff for forever at this point, so hopefully that's her last one and we can clear her off the list. Yeah, live service, a little bit less willing to think about. Okay, we got black apples, perfect, so let me grab the springs as well, might as well, while we're walking around. Okay, so we can do her ghost and black apple design. And hopefully, like I said, that's hopefully the last thing we have to build for her, because I feel like we've been stuck on her task for a while. And we need, what is it, 40 total things? Are you joking? It's quite a few. Luckily, there is a solution to that. We're just going to build these on top of each other. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's actually going to work. 11. It's going to work out perfectly. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19, and 20. So that is exactly what we need for both sides. Just build it as a bunch of tiny cylinders. Easy enough, easy enough. Yeah, hopefully this is the last time we have to go out there, because I don't like going all the way out into the forest for missions. Because it's so far away, it's just really obnoxious to get to. It takes forever just to get out there, so... it hasn't been a new Twisted Metal game since 2012. I mean, I know we got the re-releases, like the PlayStation Classics ones, but, I mean, that's not, obviously, a new game, so... Sort of like how we got the Killzone game for the PSP, and they refused to do anything else with the franchise. Even though it was a really good franchise. Alright, so we need 20 ghosts. We have plenty of them, so... No, hit this one. Okay, so that's good. And then we just need 20 of the black apples. The spoopy apples. And perfect. That job's done. Sorry, guys. Sneezing out of nowhere. I know we have another task we can do real quick, though. Yeah, she wants ghosts and gingerbread men, which we can do real quick. That's only like 10 pieces, so that's actually not that bad, right? Yeah, 10 pieces. That's not too bad. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. So we need 6 ghosts. 6 of the ghosty ghost. And then 4 gingerbread men for some reason. That's a really weird choice. I'm sure that's a food-based one, right? Alright, well that was easy enough. Just want a new one and a new burnout. New burnout would be fun. So yeah, hers is done. That's not who I meant to click on. I meant to click on Gwendolyn. We should have enough for this one. Basic refrigerator. That is a super basic refrigerator. Literally just a 2-piece refrigerator. So that's 3. This one needs 8 total pieces, so... let's just put a couple of blocks up on top. So that's 5, because the door actually counts, so... 2 more after that, and we're going to be good to go here. Sure, why not? It's going to look out of place, but I can move it here in a second. Alright, so we need 4 ghosts, 4 eyeballs. Eyeballs. Oh, that's super weird looking. I would not want that to be the design of my fridge, personally, but you know what? You do you, ma'am. Alright, so we got a couple of tasks we can go knock out, so... yes, the fortune teller... and the new chick. Fortune teller and the potion seller. That should get us pretty close to level 5, though, which is a good thing. Once we get to level 5, that's going to be great. Hopefully this is the last thing we have to do for the fortune teller, so we don't have to keep coming all the way into the very back of the forest anymore. There is still that house there that we need to fill in the forest, but that's fine. We can find someone for that soon enough. And then I need to remember exactly what it is she wanted, because I have multiple things in here. She wants the sarcophagus. Let's give her the sarcophagus. Where the heck is she? Probably out performing a seance or something. One sarcophagus. Hope you enjoy it. That's not it? There's another mission for this one? Really?
Yeah!
Oh, dang. That sucks. I hate coming out here.
Iniwara, Norfolk.
Eyeballs and ghosts. I mean, that's... okay, that's almost certainly the final job for her. They're not hard to get elements, but it's unfortunate we have to go do another one for her. And that gave us some more progress, though, so we're getting very close to that 5-star rating. And we gotta move in all the Uber Sims, which is gonna require us kicking out other people, most likely, so I don't know if we have enough spots for 6 of them. And they're only townies, too, which kind of sucks. They don't actually contribute anything to the local economy. What's going on at the hotel? See if there's anything going on in here. Okay. I don't recognize several of the people in here. Oh! Hey, we got a trophy. What's that for? Interact with 40 Sims. Let's go. So that was easy enough. Okay, book person.
Izo blur. Ye blur?
Todd just gave out an award and that's it. Well, that's boring. She just likes science.
Dembo Wachi.
You gotta have something unique about you with that pink hair. You run a business? Hair salon, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, now we're getting to a tougher choice of deciding exactly who we want to move in. Okay. I mean, I don't really want to move anyone in right now just because we're going to move in the Uber Sims, and they're going to take up a lot of space. A toy store? Fuck yeah, we're building in a toy store.
Zuma?
Mer.
Yeah.
Cherubies.
Hell yeah, we're putting in a toy store. I'd be there all the damn time. Even though there doesn't appear to be money in this universe. Fuck yeah, we're putting in a toy store. And you know what? I'm gonna put you in the suburbs. Yeah, I'm putting you in the suburbs, man. Toy store? Fuck yeah, we're taking a toy store. Even if it means more missions for me, I'm taking a freaking toy store all day, every day. Could make it a very uncomfortable design if I want to. Why not make it a super uncomfortable design? All the cutesy windows. And he's gonna get a flat roof because that's how we're gonna put all of his toys up here. Hell yeah, we're putting a toy store in town. And we're gonna make it as cutesy as possible because Uber Sims are coming at some point, and we need things to be very heavily... Well, I don't actually know what the word is for it because it's like, there's no word for it. We need things to be very heavily decorated, I think is the proper wording for it. And lots of cutesy windows are going to help us. Let's put a couple more things up here, why not? I mean, if your place floods, you're going to be in some trouble, but that's not really my fault. I'm not the bearer of flood insurance here, so... I don't really care what happens to your house, if we're being honest. Alright, looks good. New UCS Lego BB set. God, it's awful. Yes, I saw Jang Bricks review it, or review his first impressions on it. It's awful. $90 for like, yeah, 600 pieces. That's so freaking absurd.
Photo job?
Alright, we have a toy store now. Let's go.
Zarka.
Absolutely moving a toy store in. All day, every day. I don't know where I'm going to get those exact items from. I might have some of them already, but... Hell yeah, we're moving in a toy store. Right next to the restaurant. Did I already make Captain Jenny's stuff? I did, so we can just drop that off while we're here. For her next task. God, we got so many missions to do. We probably don't need to move in anyone else at this point. I think it was the jukebox that she wanted. It was, yep. It didn't give me a whole lot of, power. Or whatever you want to call it. I don't want to dance. I want to talk. Few sets that did, but they had like 650 pieces for that price, offered a lot of minifigures and stuff. Yeah, and that's just, it's insane, because it's just a giant figure. Okay, so now she wants a bunch of chess pieces. Or that's not chess pieces, that's, suits. The Droideka has the same amount, but costs 65. Yeah, exactly, it's just Lego being fucking Lego at this point. Okay, so Trevor needs stuff I don't have access to right now. Gwendolyn is done. Where did I move her into, actually? Is she here? Where did I move her to? No, she's out in the desert. Yeah, she's out in the desert. Never mind. Yeah, I don't really want to move anyone else in because we're going to need room for Uber Sims soon, so... We're just going to keep going with... That's a glitchy texture. I hope that doesn't stay around for long. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign of things to come, is it, guys? I haven't finished his task at all, so... Well, that's really annoying. I might reboot the game here in a second if that keeps up. I have gifts for you. Never mind. I had gifts for you, then the game crashed. Let's try again. Yeah, once we get to 5 stars, I mean, that's a huge portion of everything in this game. Oh, it saved 5 minutes ago. Ooh, I don't know how far back that put me. How far back did that put me? Not far. Not far at all. Oh, crap. Terry doesn't have his house now. Dang it. Well, fine. We'll do that later. That's not super important right now. We'll do it later. Not gonna lie, kind of tired of LEGO Star Wars at this point. Yeah, I mean, it's just gotten so ridiculous. But they know that there are some people out there that will pay for it, and that's why they'll continue justifying it. Fanbase complains about the helmet holes and complain about how they don't look accurate. And I get why people complain about that, but, like, at the same time, it's just, for me, it's just the insane price of everything is so ridiculous. Oh, great, so I need to go back there and rebuild everything. Wonderful. Wonderful. I love game crashes. Game crashes are wonderful for everyone. Get some more black apples while we're here. Alright, back out here so we can build the toy store a second time, because unfortunately the first time the game crashed. Rubik's Cubes. We're going to build in the same place as last time. And we have to put everything else back on it. Of course we do. I just love when things crash on ya. That's just the best. So now if I ever see that again, that I need to just immediately, like, back out and save the game. Putting all these little lamps again. Windows. Alright, got all those in. Build a few more things on the roof. Move that over a little bit if it'll let me. Okay, fine. It looks dumb, but whatever. Playing without the option given shows they're ungrateful. Never bothered you. Someone standing there will never notice it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the complaints are a little bit ridiculous with that kind of stuff. It's really just more the price that I'm going to continue to complain about.
Oh,
Okay, let's talk to him again.
so blur. Tony blur.
Because some of them are just ridiculous.
Bizarka, you can blur.
Bizarka, Burka Burr.
Zim.
I might actually have the materials for that, though, which is the crazy thing. At least some of the materials. Let's stop off at our seafood restaurant here. Oh, not that button. This one. Let's get you your jukebox. Right here at the entrance. Perfect. And what's your next task? Yeah, I don't care that much about, like, the eye holes and stuff like that on the armor. That doesn't bother me. I just care about how it's too expensive to buy the sets. Alright, let me see if I can actually build the Toy Makers thing here, because I might actually have most of the materials for this. We still got more houses here we can put in, so again, we'll worry about that with the Uber Sims. I don't have enough essences? Seriously? God, I don't know how. Okay, so yeah, Wendolin's is done. And Madame Zoe just needs more items, so we're going to try to knock out both of those pretty quickly. Hopefully be done going into the forest for a while outside of the one spot that I haven't built up yet. But I might just give that one to an Uber Sim. Because again, I've never had an Uber Sim before, so that would be kind of cool to have. So we need eyeballs and Ghosty Ghost. Alright, we actually have enough eyeballs, so we're looking good on the eyeball part of this. Let's let some ghosts pop up. Now let's fertilize. Fertilize. And fertilize. Almost enough ghosts. And we need to replant. So replant some ghosts. And Ninjago fan and what they do with the franchise is they made that the characters have updated faces and hair pieces. Your complaints about nostalgia. At least they're innovating in that one and changing around a little bit compared to what some of the franchises are doing. Okay, so we got our person to go to in the desert, so let me go and save the game because I don't trust the game at this point. After that crash. Just quickly save the game, and let's go dump off her stuff here in the desert. Yeah, we got 2 more houses out here in the desert to be built. Even though it bothers you, still love the series. And I mean, stuff like that just doesn't bother me enough, so... Okay, so you wanted this. this dresser.
Grogu.
And you wanted a stove, which I feel like is going to be something for your own, like, living. Some kind of table decoration. Cool. I'll take it. What's your next task? As we approach 5 stars, only one LEGO Star Wars minifigure that never had a reason to get an updated version, and that's the Battle Droids. Oh, okay. Spiders, pumpkins, and bacon. I actually might have the materials for this. We need spiders, we need pumpkins, and we need bacon, which is a really weird combination. Alright, we got some pumpkins, and I can grow more of them easily. We've got a little bit of bacon, but not much. We don't have any spiders, though. Which they're somewhere out here, I believe, is where we get them. So we need some spiders. Let me see exactly where they are. Prospecting in the top east corner of the desert. So top east. Top east. That's up here, I think. Yeah, that's up here. Let's get some spiders then. We can go ahead and knock that out real easily. Let's prospect. 33-1 game of the year. Okay, then. I mean, I'm not really surprised about that. Everyone hyped it up so much. Can't wait to see the salty tears of people who take the Game Awards way too seriously. Yeah, because, like, I don't care enough. But cool. Good for that game. It is I mean, it's turn-based RPG style, so it might be something I play at some point. It's not really my favorite type of game, but something I might play at some point. This does not seem like the kind of place we're gonna prospect out spiders, by the way. Jades, we have those already. Okay, no, it's definitely not up here. That is definitely not where we find this. It's gotta mean up there, right? Right? Get whatever those are. Black roses, cool. At least Black Ops 7 didn't win, thank God. Yep, 33 won it. Very solid. Some people do see people drag that game, got robbed. Yeah, as long as Black Ops 7 doesn't win, I'm going to be happy. Only other game that could have won was Silk Road. Nah, I think there's a few others that could have won. I think Death Stranding 2 had a realistic chance. I think Kingdom Come Deliverance, or whatever it's called, might have had a chance. And yeah, Silk Song definitely could have had a chance. Some people still pissy that Astrobot and Baldur's Gate 3 won. Oh yeah, a lot of people are pissy about Astrobot. That one's a common controversy. Don't think Ghost of Yotai? Yeah, Ghost of Yotai didn't really have a chance. It released so late in the year, and it honestly... Even if it didn't turn out to be a bad game, it had too much controversy around it. Fossils! Oh, we actually need those for something, actually. So, if we can find the globes, which might be out here. Yeah, if we find the globes, we'd actually do the other job for the other guy. He didn't win one award? Wait, what? You were going for an award, TJ? I won an award! Alright, spiders are up here. Yeah, Death Stranding not winning anything is a little surprising. I thought Death Stranding would have gotten something. Don't care enough about Ghost of Yos. I mean, I don't care enough about it either, but I will play it at some point once the Legends mode comes out. And I can just knock it all out at once. That's sort of the plan, is just knock it all out at once. I know I saw that Illusion is back to posting. It's Illusion's back to posting. He finished the Fortnite plat, so big ups on that. Very impressive that you were able to suffer through that grind long enough to do that. Because that is not a grind that I have any intention of ever doing. 400 hours, no thank you. For a game that I don't enjoy at all, definitely no thank you. Okay, we should have enough to complete a couple more things here. I mean, we're 4 and like 3/4 stars. We should be getting pretty close by this point. Alright, I'm gonna see if there's any other commercial Sims here. I don't think there are currently, but I am gonna check. Oh, who's this? Oh, no. We're not moving you in. Nope, none of these are new people, so... We're gonna save our space for actual good Sims, like Yotai. Yeah, it was just a lot of people being pissed off about the person celebrating Charlie Kirk being killed. And it still deserves to be dragged for that, but I honestly I don't think the game could have been as good as Ghost of Tsushima regardless of that. Even if you take that out of the equation, I just don't see it being as good. Because Ghost of Tsushima had a really, like, legitimately strong story to it. And Yotai just really didn't have that. I can make him his tire thing, potentially. So, yeah, she just needs ghosts. We need a lot of ghosts. And hers, I don't have the bacon for either. Yeah, nothing will beat Ghost of Tsushima. That was still such an amazing game. Like, that's still one of my favorite games of all time. That'll forever be one of my favorite games of all time. What in the hell is this thing? Looks like something out of Fallout. Well, this is gonna be a complicated one. And there's still something it wants on top of that? Yeah, that's built, so... That is super weird looking, though. That literally looks like something out of, like, Fallout 4. It looks like the robot customization workbench, if we're being honest. That is requiring a lot of work to build. Let me build the outside here. Those are random little one's right here. Come on. There we go. Then one right there. Close enough. It's not correct, but it's fine. Sure, whatever, again, it's close enough. It's not perfect, but I really don't care. And that one goes there. Oh, how did it end up there? That makes no sense. No. We're supposed to go here. Thank you. Okay, so this is a really annoying build overall, so... let's place the giant crystal ball thingy. Which I don't see the part for this. I guess it just projects up or something. So we need 30 eyeballs. World would have been perfect if it had won back in 2020. Yeah, would have. Okay, eyeballs. We need 30 of them. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so that's all of that. So now we just need a whole bunch of little ghost pieces. So for those, I'm going to go with my tried and true method of stacking tiny little squares. Because honestly, it's the easiest way to do a lot of this stuff. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, oh, this is so silly, 14, come on, why does it delete it? That's so dumb. It shouldn't delete it, it should just move it the way that it wants you to, or the way that it wants that I want to play the game. Yeah, nothing I can do if it keeps stacking in the wrong place. It is really dumb that they make you put so many essences on some of these things, though, because there's just no reason for it. It's just there to make the construction a lot more, like, obnoxious for no reason. If we're being honest. Okay, eyeballs are done, so it's ghosts, correct? Yep, 25 of them. pointless. They don't need to have this many, like, different random things you have to add essences to. It's just pointless. Okay, so we need 4 more of those. 3 more of those, plus we need another eyeball. So I guess I accidentally covered up one of them. Okay, so we just need 1 more eyeball, so... Sure, 1 right there. Turn it into an eyeball. Huh? Okay, I was about to say that was weird. Hey, secret is going well. We're getting close to that 5-star rating here in town. Okay, please tell me this is the last item for her, because I'm sick of going all the way out into the forest to deal with her. But yeah, trophy progress is going well. We're very close to that 5-star rating that we need. When we get to 5 stars, that basically is sort of the end of the main story, but there's also the Uber Sims we still have to deal with. There's still places we have to move people into, which, again, I'm going to kind of save that for the Uber Sims. And I don't know how much of a grind they're going to be, because they could actually end up being very, very grindy if luck is not on our side. Okay, hopefully this is the last thing for the fortune teller. Again, I'm sick of coming all the way out here. There cannot be anything else she wants after this. Yep, that's it. Alright, we're all done here, thankfully. No more of her jobs, thankfully.
He's a blurf. You blurf?
That's a relief. Alright. So no more the fortune teller to deal with. And we're almost that 5-star rating. We gotta get to 5 stars tonight. That's the main goal for tonight, is get to that 5-star rating. Okay, so Trevor needs bones and globes. We have the bones, we don't have the globes, though. He needs tires and robots. He needs dolls that I don't really have access to. She needs a bunch of shape elements. And hers, while we're here, we can get some bacon, actually. That's pretty easy to get. Let's go grab some bacon. Sorry about not being the last couple streams. All good, man, all good. Had a biopsy done today. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. What was it on? Cake. We need bacon. We're going to the cake and bacon from Fairly Odd Parents, because that's actually a thing in Fairly Odd Parents. And it serves nothing but cake and bacon. I can't say I'm opposed to the idea of that restaurant, but I feel like it would be in the southeastern United States, not out in Southern California. Sounds like a very good way to get diabetes, heart disease, and every other potential bad condition. Bacon! Bacon! We got bacon, and we've got cake, and we've got gingerbread. Again, it's the cake and bacon from Fairly Odd Parents. It was on your foot. Doctor knows the spot on and recommend doing a biopsy. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, the good thing is, if it's anything that's on the skin, they can catch that very early on and deal with it very early on, so... prognosis on that is very good if they test something early on, so things will probably be okay. We'll pray for you, but everything will most likely end up being okay. Would go there? Heck yeah. The cake and bacon. We need one more thing of bacon, I think. Gingerbread. We don't need more gingerbread. It is near Christmas, but that's not what we need for this trophy or this progress. Gingerbread. No more gingerbread. I want bacon. There's some bacon. Alright, so we should be able to finish 2 jobs for her, and that might be enough to push us to 5 stars. That might be enough. Yeah, it shouldn't be anything to worry about, all in all. And if it is anything, they caught it so early that it'll all probably end up being okay. But it's probably nothing. More often than not, biopsies turn up with nothing, so... Spiders and pumpkins. That's an easy enough one. Still haven't heard back from the ENT. I would definitely maybe follow up with them if you get the chance to. Because they should really be messaging you back a little bit faster if they actually want your business. Because our doctors are usually pretty good about following up with people. Okay, so we need one more item here. Sure, we'll add a tiny little one of these things. Okay, so we need 3 jack-o'-lanterns. And then we need 2 spiders. Okay, that was easy. Main doctor has to have them call first. You can also call them, though, most likely. If they're just not doing the service they're supposed to, you might want to just consider giving them a call. Start bothering them until they actually listen to you. Because sometimes you have to do that, unfortunately. Sometimes healthcare is screwed up enough that you actually have to do that. Just bother the hell out of them until they listen to you. Alright, get all them items in here. Get all them apples. Alright, so we can build her other thing now. And like I said, hopefully that'll put me to 5 stars. It might be one more job after that. And so you've always had the spot, noticed a few months ago. It might just be like a birthmark or something then. It could very easily just be something like a birthmark. So this only needs like 8 pieces, so... Were these supposed to be like earlier game Miis that I'm just now seeing? And that's why these requests are a little more simple. Alright, so we need 8 and 8. We've got 8 columns, so that's going to cover one of the 2. And then those. That goes in. That goes in. That's on, and then this is on. Alright, let's hope this is going to end up being enough. So we need 8 bacon, 8 jack-o'-lanterns. Alright, 8 jack-o'-lanterns. Now we need 8 bacon. Alright, that was easy enough. Let's go. Yeah, birthmark for sure could easily be what it is. Same place your stepdad went. So you can see if your tonsils need removed. I hope they don't need removed because that's not a particularly fun operation. Like, you're at least still... You're still at least young enough to where it shouldn't be, like, awful, but if you have that done, like, when you're a lot older, apparently it's a lot more problematic. Had your tonsils taken out a while ago? I'm a little surprised mine never got taken out, given how many times I had strep as a kid. I used to get strep a lot as a kid. Okay, so she has a... whatever this actually is. It's a shelf. And a sarcophagus. Let's go! We're 5 stars. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We did it, guys. We're 5-star town now. The residents have decided to throw a party in your honor. Now even more Sims want to move here. Cool! Week after I had tonsils removed, had a blood clot. Oh, that sucks. Been told yours are huge. That's, Expedition 33 won Game of the Year and 9 awards. Most ever. Wow. Well, at least it beat out Last of Us 2, so screw Last of Us 2. Good on them on that one. That is not the end of the game, though. Yeah, that is not the end of the game. That is not the end of the game. Star ranking is maxed out, but we still got to meet the Uber Sims. And that's where I'm a little bit more questionable about, I guess you could say. I thought there was a way to check what your town looked like, but is there not? Death Stranding 2 only won 1 award. Well, that sucks. I should get them looked at, yeah. Have to play 33 soon for sure. I'm actually interested now. Ghost of Tsushima a month or so ago, put it off for so long, but love it. It's a great game. That is one of my favorite games of recent generations. Okay, so that tells us what it looks like. So I think what we need to do is make things really geeky or studious. And that should... I'm not entirely sure how this works, though. I might actually have to look into this, because I'm not entirely sure how this works. I know we have studious Sims in the world. So we need to make some studious items. So I'm gonna try a couple of things here and just see how it goes. So I'm gonna make this entirely out of studious materials and give it to someone and see what happens with that. Oh, that's not what it wants. Okay, it wants 2 of these. Yeah, I'm gonna make this out of studious materials and see if that's what the game actually wants me to do. Because I've never actually had the Uber Sims before. I don't know anything about them, so I just know they're supposed to show up once you get to, like, maxed out level of each type. Sorry about that. I don't know what I'm allergic to today. I love how you can build a bathtub with no walls. Okay, so now we're going to want to customize this with studious stuff. Which is the green. Lightwood will work just fine. See, I just want to test this out tonight, see if I can figure out what we're supposed to do, or how much of a grind this might end up being. Join late to the Game Awards. They show anything about Resident Evil Requiem? I'm not sure. Mega Man game, new one's coming up. Hey, Chris! Just saw Game Awards. Yep, Claire Obscure winning. Gonna be a new Mega Man game. God, everyone's talking about Mega Man now. Okay, so we have Studious now. Main town is completely built up, so I think at this point our main goal is just to increase each of the different things enough to where it should, like, give us something, if that makes any sense. Let's give you a bathtub, why not? So I don't know if just building enough stuff works. So that's the whole thing I'm not sure about with this, is how we get this part of the game done. Because that ups it a little bit, and like, all of them at least have progress made. Maybe I need to move in more Sims, and then just, once they move in, move them out? To give place for the Uber Sims? Maybe that's what I have to do. Maybe that's what the game wants me to do then. Leon is back, and you can play as him and the woman. Okay, awesome, awesome. Ace Combat game, sounds good. Anytime I sneeze, I have to cough after. Okay, so can't do anything about that right now. I've got the tires, I don't have the other option. He needs things I don't have, and she needs things I don't have. Wonderful. All those weird shapes, like, I can only get those really out here. See, I'm not entirely sure how the whole Uber Sim thing actually works. And I still don't have 70 essences either. Which is kind of crazy. I thought for sure I'd have 70 essences by now. Or 70 different ones. Ravens. Clubs. Hearts. diamonds, spades. So I've got some of everything planted out here. I wonder where I'm standing at so far in terms of this. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70. I have 70 different essences. Did I get the trophy and not notice? Or does it only count the ones in the main world? I didn't think about that being a possibility. It might only count the ones in the main world. Yeah, fill up the town and have at least one of every essence. Then I wonder why I'm saying that it's 70, because there might be other ones. I might have misunderstood directions somewhere. Gang of Draven looks totally sick playing that. Randomly bought Revelations 1 and 2, not sure why. I don't know anything about those ones. I think the first one maybe is short and the second one's kind of long. Or I might be thinking of a different part of the Resident Evil series, because at this point there's so many of them. Backburner right now since we'll be working on Plat 200 soon. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, we need lots and lots of elements here. We've got hearts, we've got diamonds, we've got clubs, and we've got spades. And I'm getting a LEGO Dimensions character plate from a LEGO giveaway. Oh, nice. Very nice. And we got some of everything. Okay, so this is a club, so let's just go ahead and fertilize this and get all the clubs we can for later. So yeah, this will be a clubs. It's actually a somewhat expensive minifigure. Oh, nice. Which one is it then? Clubs. Replant. Alright, let's get hearts. Get all the hearts we can. And then replant. So we're good on hearts. We're good on clubs. Is Ghost of Tsushima's DLCs? Yeah, those DLC trophies aren't super hard. The raid is a little bit annoying, and some of the online stuff is a little bit annoying, but it's not really anything all that bad, in my opinion. Showed a trailer for the Lego Batman game. That's what I heard about. People saying it's rigged. Oh, okay. Starfire from DC Superheroes. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Okay, so this is diamonds. So fertilize this tree. Let's get all the diamonds that we can. And then chop it down. And we should be able to build the next thing for that one person, because she just wanted various poker suits. Spades, we need more. I want to make sure we have at least 20 of each. Lots of dead wood that we don't need. And plant the spades. Let's go. Oh, game of the year. Oh, gotcha. Alright, so all this stuff is growing. So at least have all of that working on. Water this tree as well. So yeah, I need to figure out exactly what we do to get the Uber Sims in. I might need to look a little bit more into that, just like research that a little bit. Because I'm not entirely sure how that works. It's not Terry. Who is it that wants this? Is it Captain Ginny? It is, yep. Well, how am I supposed to fit 40 things onto this, ma'am? That's a little ridiculous, don't you think? So it's only like 6 blocks total to build the entire thing, so... It's only 6. Now let's find the tiny squares and start putting those in. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, come on, 14. No. No. No! Go there, please. Thank you. It's 14. 15. 16. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, come on, 29, alright, that's 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and come on, place it there, 40. Okay, so that's 40. Just got an ad about Santa Claus shopping at the hardware store better than the ads you usually get. It's the Silk Song fans that aren't happy about it. Oh, okay. We need 20 hearts. We'll start out with hearts. Well, they can go cry about it because guess what? Your favorite game is not always going to win Game of the Year. Snowflakes need to stop crying. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. Yep. So now we just need spades. Two, three, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And done. Easy enough. Don't understand why people get pissed off over Video Games Awards show. Yeah, people definitely overreact a little bit. You're gonna cry if Pokemon Legends ZA doesn't get nominated next year. I'll be being sarcastic. Plenty of other shit to be legitimately pissed off about. Yeah, exactly. There's way more important things in the world right now. Okay, Terry's thing, like, I have part of it, but not everything I need for it. Alright, go up the ancient ruins, because somehow someone's allowed to live here. Actually, several people are allowed to live up here. Because I have a toy store and a restaurant here. Built the Lego Pixar lamp. What's cool about it is it had a lot of Easter eggs from the movies. That's cool. She got a nomination. That Pokemon game has a great narrative. Okay. Characters from Toy Story up, Incredibles, Ratatouille, Inside... God, like all the movies then. Alright, here is your dresser-looking thing. I think that's what this is. I don't know why this was so important to you, but you know what? Whatever. I'll give it to you. I did give that to the right person, right?
Narfly nib. Uba Narfly nib?
Yeah, that's the correct one. Hang on. Oh, I only built one of them. That's why. Yeah, that makes sense. I only built one of them. I was worried there for a second the game glitched out, but nope. There was one that I didn't build. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me go and build the other one. You called for something, and I didn't build the entirety of it, so let me go build the rest of it. That is my fault entirely, ma'am. This one's just spades and clubs. And this build I've done before. This one might not go badly, actually, for fitting into this. This only needs 30 pieces. Yeah, this should be okay. This is one of the first things we built today on the stream. Okay, chest part is done. Alright, that looks good. A couple of pieces missing, so let me fill that in real quick. Okay, so we need 15 of the diamonds, so let's go with diamonds first. So 15 of these bad boys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's good. Now we just need 15 clubs, which I might not have enough space for yet. 2, 4, 7. Okay, let's put some small blocks in. That's what we have to do all the time at this point. And they're snapping in somewhere. Eight. 9. Come on. 10, 11, 12. And this should be enough right here. Excuse me, you're saying I'm somehow missing a spade? I would love to know how you think I'm missing a spade. Or a diamond, I mean. I don't know how I was missing that, but whatever. Flute Man was one of the best parts of the show. Love that guy. Just like about the says, you can imitate the thing the lamp does in every Pixar film where it smashes the eye. That's cool, then. For your next big game to plat, gonna go to Death Stranding 2 in the new year once you're back on from your trip. Sounds good. Sounds like a good time. Good luck with it. Bought Red Dead 2 a couple weeks ago. Probably will go for the trophies after you finish Tsushima. Red Dead 2 is a great game. Like, it is a just legendary, good quality game. And yes, it is a grind. It is a very grindy platinum, but it's a lot easier now than it was when we first got the game. So just keep that in mind. It's a lot easier now than it once was. Because of the multiplayer, like, you can do a lot of the multiplayer stuff a lot more easily. And you can also boost a lot of the multiplayer stuff, so don't worry too terribly much about it. Certainly not the hardest game I ever platinumed. Here beeth your treasure chesteth. Speaking in probably random Japanese. A small TV blueprint. Okay, I will take that. Speaking of Pixar, we'll get Finding Marlin movie. Who knows? I never even watched Finding Dory. Even though I love Finding Nemo, I never watched Finding Dory. Just released the PS5 version of Red Dead 1. That's the version I'm probably going to be doing. Beach balls. I actually might have that already. Okay, so at this point, our town is looking fine overall, but we still have several more places that need to be moved into throughout the city. And we have Uber Sims that we need to start meeting and moving in. And again, I'm not entirely sure how that works. So I think here's what I'm going to do. We're going to call the night here. Gonna probably call the night here, and next time that I play this game, I'll have some idea of how the Uber Sims work, and hopefully be able to start getting them into town. Probably 2 more streams to finish this game overall. Like, it's not that much longer, so like I said, probably 2 more streams to finish this game. Because all that's left is moving in all the Uber Sims, best friending a regular Sim and an Uber Sim, move someone into every spot, which we'll get with the Uber Sims, and every essence, which I'm not sure exactly what I'm missing there. So yeah, I will not be streaming this the next couple of days, though. Next couple of days, I will be streaming Fallout stuff, because we are leading into Fallout Season 2. I will not be streaming on Sunday. That's going to be the day the Call of Duty 2 video goes up. Can't really stream that day because I'm super busy on Monday and don't really feel like streaming that night before it. So yeah, next couple nights we're going to be streaming Fallout, probably New Vegas, in order to get ready for Fallout Season 2. I got a couple other videos and stuff to work on. But yeah, when we get back to this game next week, probably, hopefully we'll be getting that platinum trophy pretty soon. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See y'all back here probably tomorrow for a Fallout-based stream.